Reasons why I hate men, part one. This might be multiple parts. I don't know, but it's weird. Keep up with me. I promise you it's gonna lead to some creepy shit, but just stay with me. So as you can see, I made it to this shipper. Hold on. I made it to this shipper. It's called Polaris Industries, but of course it says something else on Google. I made it to this shipper at like 11 a.m. yesterday morning. My appointment was at 12, so I went early to see if they would take me early. It's called Polaris Industries though, at 1228 Crowley Circle, Carrollton, Texas. Okay, cool. When I get there, it's a truck that's in my way, and they work for this company. Keep this company in mind. So I parked behind the truck because it's my first time at this warehouse, and it was one of those warehouses where it had multiple businesses. So I had to literally go look for the place. So I was walking to the wrong place when a guy came out. He was like, "Hey, over here." So he directed me to where I needed to go, and I checked in. Now this guy, when I checked in, he had like a big knot on his head. It was weird. I wanted to take a picture of him, but I didn't want to be one of those weird people who take pictures of strangers and then post them on social media. So I decided against it. But I should have, because he was acting real jittery and scared, and it was weird. Like, he couldn't look me in my face, and it was weird. So anyway, he asked me, he said, write down your name and your number. And normally when I go to a shipper and they say write down your name and your number, that usually means that they're going to take a while to unload you. And I made a joke. I was like, dang, you fitta, had me sitting here for a long time. He laughed nervously and said no, and did not look me in my face. It was just weird. So I go outside and I set up how I'm going to back into the dock. And as I'm opening my doors, it looks like a homeless man was like looking for something. He looked lost. Like, he looked like, I don't know, he didn't look like a truck driver. He just looked like he was looking for something, like he was just lost. So as I'm opening my doors, it was weird. It was like, at first he was going to walk in front of my truck, but when I was done opening my doors, he walked behind my truck. And that was just weird. You know what? I'm running out of time. Part two. So the man was an older black man with dreads. And honestly, I'm used to seeing just random people walk across warehouses or walk through warehouses. It wasn't a big deal to me. I really didn't pay him no mind. So like 30 minutes later, the guy who unloaded me, he yelled out the window and was basically telling me that he's done. Now, remember in part one when I said normally when shippers ask for your number, it's because they're gonna take a while unloading you. So when the guy told me he's done, it was strange. I said, "You done?" He said, "Yeah." But this was a completely different guy than the guy who checked me in. So once again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. It was weird, whatever. So I pull off to the side of the building right here. Oof, get it together. Okay. I pull off to the side of the building right here. And all of a sudden, the guy that's in this truck that works for this company pulls behind me. I was sitting there for a little bit. It wasn't even long, but I'm the type of trucker who I don't like to be in nobody's way. So I sat there. I did a little. I think I just told my company that they were done loading me, and I was waiting on them to send me my next load and stuff like that. But I don't like to be in the way. But this man, he didn't blow the horn. He just sat there behind me. He didn't say nothing. He didn't nothing. So to get out of the man's way, I pulled up across the street right here to that like second grass area, and the man pulls behind me. because I had to close my doors. But he didn't get nothing. He didn't get nothing put on his truck, and didn't nobody didn't nobody take nothing off or put nothing on. And that was weird. But he just sat behind me. I was on the phone with my mom. I didn't notice what he was doing because I was so busy talking to my mom and trying to hurry up and go pick up my next load. As I'm pulling off, this man is not behind me. Like, he just sat there. Like, he wasn't behind me when I pulled off. And when I left that place, I drove 40 minutes to my next place. Keep up with me. Just keep up. Part 3. This is taking longer than usual. So I'm almost at my next shipper where I gotta go pick up at, and I zoned out. And I made a mistake and missed the exit. And baby, we don't miss no exits around here. But I just was not paying attention. I don't know why. I zoned out. And the very next exit was a Love's fuel stop. So I'm like, you know what? This is my first time at this shipper. I don't know how long I'm going to be. Let me get something to eat. Cool. I really didn't want no Subway, but I was like, okay, whatever. I need to put something on my stomach. So it took longer than usual because the woman, she was trying to make 2 sandwiches at once. I hate when they do that because I hate when Subway workers don't take their time and make my sandwich because it don't be made with love. So I was really pissed off about that. Anyway, after I got my sandwich, I went and got a Gatorade and some more chips. And I get to the counter, y'all, and it's this body that I said, damn, he looked familiar. But me not thinking anything of it, y'all, I paid for my stuff, and as I'm walking out, this man walks out in front of me, and it's the man from the other shipper. It's the man from the shipper where I just left. He was walking directly in front of me, and he kept like side-eyeing me. I couldn't see his face because he had a mask on. Even when we were at the other shipper, he had a mask on. I could not see his face. And when we were at the other shipper, he was walking around real slow, like he was looking for something. But when he was in front of me, he was bawling. Like he was walking like he had seen a ghost or something. It was weird. So I parked in the fuel island. I was like the second truck or whatever, and I pulled off so I can go and eat my sandwich. Well, half of my sandwich. And I parked in front of the what is it called? The mechanic shop. I parked in front of the mechanic shop. And if you hit that corner too fast in front of the mechanic shop, well, when you passing by the mechanic shop, you won't be able to see the trucks that are in front of the mechanic shop. This is about to be part 4. This is so much. Damn. So when I paid for my Gatorade and chips, this man was literally standing next to me, and he was like side-eyeing me, but it didn't click until we got outside and he was walking in front of me that I realized this is the man that was just at this shipper, acting like he lost. Like I said, I pull off and I park in front of the mechanic shop because it was, like you could park right there and there wasn't no trucks right there, and I just needed somewhere to park real quick and eat half of my sandwich. Y'all, not even 5 minutes later, this same man from that company in that truck, I can tell he didn't even get gas. Like, he came falling around the corner, but when he seen my truck, this man slowed down. I kid you not. It was so weird. Like, my eyes got bugged, and then he went and parked. So when he went and parked, I hurried up and I drove off. And when I drove off, he was getting out the truck. I don't know what went on from then, because the shipper that I was going to was like only like 2 maybe 5 minutes away. I don't know. It wasn't far. It was like 1.5 miles, something like that. It wasn't far. So I didn't think anything of it when I made it to the shipper. I just felt like, okay, I'm at this shipper now. I'm safe. Like, I'm okay. Like, I ain't got to worry about this no more. So let me give you a little background information about me. I like to stop driving around like 4:30 p.m. or 5 o'clock because I don't like 5 o'clock traffic. You know, everybody getting out of work. You know, everybody rushing to wherever they need to go to. I don't like that type of traffic. So the shipper took so long with loading me. I shut it down for the night. All my friends know, like, if they call me after 6 p.m., they not gonna get no answer. And if I do answer, they always say like, oh my God, I can't believe you answered the phone. You know, all my friends and family members, they call me a little old lady. I don't care. I don't like to deal with traffic anymore. I like to get up at 3 a.m., start running. I cover more miles. I get more money like that, whatever. So last night, I couldn't sleep because when a woman is on her cycle, some days, not every woman, but some days they get insomnia. And last night I had insomnia. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. It was weird. So I get a call at 11:06 last night. 910-523-4886. Why? Part 5 supposed to be part 4. My bad. Anyway, back to this number calling me at 11:06 p.m. So y'all, when that 910 number popped up, I'm like, scammers don't call this late. Scammers, they stop calling after 5 p.m. Bill collectors stop calling after 5 p.m. Spam risk, they stop calling after 5 p.m. and I respect that about them. So if all my family and friends know I'm not fit to answer no phone at 11 p.m., who's calling me? So I didn't answer it, and something told me to, you know, go to the message and see if it would light up blue or green. And so it lit up blue, and I text them. I said, who is this? They said a friend gave me your number. I don't give my number out, so, and my friends ain't gonna get my number out. Why you bullshit? Anyway, I said, who was a friend? Who was this? And it hit me. It hit me right then and there. I said, you're the guy from the shipper today. Oh my God, definitely calling your job tomorrow, letting them know you playing on my phone. You slow ass nigga. You type how you talk. Y'all, when that weird ass nigga at that shipper was talking, he just seemed like he's slow as fuck. Nah, it's his friend. Boy, nigga, y'all, fuck all y'all. Y'all on bullshit either way, because I didn't give him permission to pass my number off to somebody that I do not fucking know. I really wish this would blow up on TikTok, and I hope everybody who see this would text this number and call the company and just harass them like I'm being harassed. Because why you had to bother me? I'm just out here trying to get my coins, trying to make a living. I'm just out here minding my beautiful business, and I'm being bothered. Like, why? This is why I hate men. And before you butthurt ass men get under this post, I did not say all men. I'm just saying men like this. This is some bullshit. I don't give my number out to people. I don't fuck with people. I stay to myself. I've been driving for 3 years now, and this has never happened to me. Why? Y'all stay safe out here. Mini update on this. So, this happened last year, August 10th, and not recently as in, well, I don't know if it was this year or last year, but I was going through my messages and I seen those messages, and I decided to fuck with the man since he fucked with me. I texted him and I was like, who was this? And I don't remember the conversation vaguely, but I know he got smart, and I think I called him a bitch ass nigga, lame, or something like that. But I like copied and pasted, and I kept saying it repeatedly to the point where I was harassing him, and it got to the point where the messages didn't even say delivered anymore. So yeah, ladies, women, truck drivers, lady truckers, be careful, because these men are weird out here. Well, not just truckers, but women in general. Like, be careful, because men get on my fucking nerves, and they just be doing too much. And this is a prime example. Like, yeah, that's all I got to say. I hope y'all enjoyed this video.